finally here. I mean, this is kind of weird for me to say. We're at the London Hilton Hotel. Adam Smith, Amir Khan versus Kell Brook. So yeah, it's Amir Khan first, isn't it? It's his name first. Was that had to be? Did that have to be negotiated?
Yeah, I think that was I think that was part of many difficult negotiations, which obviously has taken many years to actually get over the line. So I think the first thing is it's congratulations to Team Khan, to Team Brook, to Ben, and everybody at Boxer, and putting it on our platform, which is fantastic at Sky. We're absolutely thrilled to be covering. The grudge match, the big bitter rivalry that's obviously grown over the last 10-15 years between the pair of them. Two elite fighters, two former world champions, certainly the best in Britain still, and it is the Battle of Britain, February the 19th. No one knows who's going to win. I don't think they know who's going to win. They can say what they like, but I really deep down don't think the fighters know. It's fantastic, and I think the fans have wanted this for a long time. And I just don't like it when fights don't get made. I really wanted Lewis and Bowe to fight and have a repeat of the Olympic final. I really wanted Calzaghe and Froch to fight. I really wanted Hatton and Witter. And I think those ones that just sort of leave us and then fighters retire and you think, what if, what could have been? Yeah, there'll be people that say this fight should have happened 5 years ago. Of course, we tried to make it then. But it's been made now. Let's enjoy it. As I said, no one knows who's going to win. It's going to be a lot of fun, and it's going to be really exciting. I think that the styles will gel well, and I think the whole of Britain will get behind this fight. It's Khan or it's Brook. It's very simple. Reminds me of Froch and Groves in the rematch. Are you in Froch's corner or are you in Groves' corner? Same thing. Khan or Brook, Brook or Khan. And neither of them will stand to lose this fight, and that's what it means to them. Personal. It's personal, this.
If you had asked me if I wanted this fight at the beginning of the year, I would have thought, it's gone past the sell-by date. Here in the press conference, just seeing them both speaking, Amir Khan, some of the things he said, it just did something to me. It just made me think, I really want to see this fight. What did you think of that at the press conference?
I think, as I said, I think it's personal. I think it's a duel they've wanted for a long time. Kell is annoyed that he's had to wait for it, and he's been banging on the Khan household door demanding the fight. I think Amir's gone and done his own sort of career. Him saying that he's a level or two above Kell obviously was going to rattle the Brook cage. But yeah, I expected that because I know them both so well. I mean, we've all grown up together really, and I mean every time I see them, it's like, right, come on guys, let's get in a room. And it's never happened. We were very close a few years back. And it didn't. I got one phone call that changed it all. And Amir went off to fight Canelo, and Kell went a different route. And I thought, are we? And then Eddie signed Amir for a 3-fight deal, and I thought maybe we'd get it then. And then the Crawford fights came in the way, and I just wondered if we'd ever sort of have it. And then just fantastic that suddenly I got a call probably 6 months ago to say, I think this fight can happen. And we're here. And it's taken a long time. But the most important thing is it's all signed and sealed, and February the 19th we're going to find out once and for all.
They both don't really agree much about a lot of things, but one thing they do agree is they both still feel they're the best two welterweights in the country. What do you feel?
I think that they have to be. I mean, they both fought at elite level. Let's be honest, both have lost to Terence Crawford fairly recently, and Crawford's the best in the world. So yeah, you're looking at very good welterweights behind them, but I think they've got to be the standout welterweights, not just for name, but also they've been mixing it with the best and fairly recently. Yes, have they got defeats on their record, but you look at down at the likes of sort of Canelo and and Errol Spence and Crawford. I mean, they lose to the very elite, and it's not about that. This is about these two. It's about these two fighters. I've been in a room so many times with Amir and so many times with Kell, and I've always thought, what when they actually come together, what's it going to be like? Because they hate each other, and one's got the speed and the movement, and the other's got the firepower and the stronger sort of physical structure. It's fascinating. So I'm just really pleased it's been made now. Yeah, they're the two best. They're not the two best welterweights in the world. Let's not kid ourselves. But it is what it is. Khan and Brook is a British blockbuster on British soil, and it's a fight that the trade might say, as you say, oh, I don't know if this is a bit past its sell-by date. They're going to get hooked on this because these two want it. And I tell you something, the casuals are going to lap this up. They're going to lap it up because it's very simple. Are you with Amir or are you with Kell? You've got a choice. And people love a choice where they don't know who's going to win. I don't know who's going to win, and you don't.
Feels up Manchester?
It fills up Manchester immediately. It's going to be a complete sellout. And if it's a great fight, as I've said to the guys, we go again in a stadium in the summer. It's got rematch all over it, providing it's a crackling first affair. And I think that, before Frochgroves, most people thought Carl would win. There wasn't really the needle when they came face to face at the press conference. There was a little bit of bad blood. Then we took them onto ringside and it grew and it spiraled into a real rivalry. And then the controversy of the first fight, the great fight, the controversial ending, went into Wembley. This is already there. This has been, years of acrimonious stuff between the pair of them. This is the genuine grudge match in British boxing over the last decade. So we don't need to. We can just get them trained and get ready for it because everybody is going to want to watch it when it comes to it.
I can't wait. What weight are they going to be fighting at? Kell and Khan alluded to 149. Is that the sort of weight we're thinking?
Yeah, so it's been made at 149. The weight was a really thorny issue. And also the weight that you can be on the night as well. So look, it is 149. It's a welterweight fight. I think it does give both of them a little bit of manoeuvre there. I don't think Amir wanted it too high. Obviously, Kell, I think he's been at welterweight a long time. So it's above welterweight, but it's a welterweight fight. I don't think it matters, to be honest. I mean, they're the same size. They're the same at the same stage of their careers. Let's just get the fight on. I don't think anyone will really mind about those pounds, and I think that it will come down to, who lands first, who's got a slightly better tactical plan, or will that all go out the window and they'll just have a right royal scrap? I don't know, but I can't wait to watch it.
A car park scrap.
Listen, that's what Kell's saying, and that's what the team is saying. I think Amir will obviously try and utilise his technique. I think Kell will as well. I think that's a sort of false alarm. That I think they're both tip-top fighters who've won world titles, and they belong, in the pantheons of modern British boxing. The pair of them, they've both been excellent for our sport. Now we're going to get them together.
I look forward to it. Before I let you go, did you watch the boxing with?
Absolutely, over the weekend. Unbelievable fight, incredible fight. Surprised. I spent time with Cambosis' team when he came over to fight Lee Selby, and they're absolute. They're brilliant. Really enjoyed spending time with them. Didn't think he'd win. I thought Tiafomo would be too good for him. Fantastic fight, and absolute huge congratulations to the pair of them, but especially to Team Cambosis for a wonderful win.
Adam, thanks for your time and.